everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Clarissa C, or simply Clarissa, and welcome back to another installment of Fitness and Fiction. This is something that I had started a little while back, but I stopped because I have this really bad habit of believing that I need to compartmentalize parts of my life, and it made it very difficult to create content. So I was like, well, just to create in general, because fitness and reading are like a huge part of me, as well as just light. Like, it's a huge part of my life, just like motherhood is. So I can't like compartmentalize. It just all kind of runs in together. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get back to it. When people always talk about, oh, you have to pick a niche, I am my niche, period. My life is my niche, and these are big parts of my life. So this week I'm keeping things simple: books, bells, and motherhood. That's life. So fitness wise, this is week 3 of me back into my training program. Well, my new training program, which is essentially just me starting to train more like a basketball athlete again, because I recently started playing basketball about a month ago. And I'm so slow and I'm so out of basketball shape. So I was like, you know what? I need to do more plyometrics. I need to do more SAQ training. I need to do more footwork things. Like, I need to get fast. I need to get agile. So that's what I'm doing today in the gym. I still keep my sessions pretty short, and I still use my kettlebells. I just kind of altered some things. That's all. So I'm back from the gym. I've been back for a little while now. I just put little face down for a nap, so I'm probably just gonna read a little bit. But I will say that I noticed that today in the gym, after looking back at some of the footage that I took, I'm actually getting faster already. It's only week 3, so I can only imagine if I was to do this for another 3 weeks, how much faster and how much quicker I would be. So I'm glad to see that I'm actually making some strides. I'm also day 2, it's week 3, day 2 of 3 that I've been going to the gym consistently, which I'm very thrilled about because it's helping with mood, focus, all the things. So yep, I'm about to have an ice cream sandwich, read some more of my book. I'm still reading Savvy Sheldon Feels Good as Hell, which is actually pretty good. I think that going into the new year, I'm gonna read a little bit more of contemporary romance, as well as some more historical fiction, because I feel like I'm moving away from, mood-wise, I'm moving away from a certain type of romance, and I haven't really been in the mood to really read too much fantasy, and I think that's because the books be long. But I do want to read a couple of historical fictions. Me and my friend are gonna, kind of, I guess, buddy read some. There's one in particular called I think it's called Perfect Peace. Yeah, that. I don't know if it's a movie, but if they did make it into a movie, I'm pretty sure that would be really good. So, yeah. did go to the gym for my third session of the week. I went at night, and one thing about me is I hate to go to the gym at night. Even before having my baby, I just hated it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so even before having my baby, I just don't like to go to the gym. It's always crowded. And if you're not, it's interesting because if you're not in the gym during the time that you normally are, the crowd obviously is different. So people be looking at you like, is that person new or whatever? Then you gotta find, if you have a designated area, which I do because I usually use like turf or a small area because I just need to use my kettlebells. But I mean, I am moving a little more. Like I have to like do broad jumps and sprints and stuff, but on the turf. And if it's occupied, it makes it longer. However, I did get in and out. And I'm exhausted. So much so that I didn't even close out the vlog. I was just like, I just want to go home. And now I'm up at 7:30 in the morning because toddlers don't care if you're tired. Today is Saturday, so it's a pretty chill day. I don't have to do any work. Just gotta mother. And later, probably go to church, chill out, read. I'm actually about, what was I, 45% of the way through, almost 50% of the way through of Savvy Sheldon Feels Good as Hell. And it's really starting to get really good. There are parts that I'm like, oh, I don't really care about this. But I will say it's making me want to hurry up and watch the movie. I thought it was a series, but it's actually a movie. Yes, baby. What's wrong with your finger? Yeah, so I was reading it after I put Littleface to sleep, and it started to get really good. And obviously, like I said, there were some parts that were like, but it's making me want to watch the movie. So I'm trying so hard to just finish the book before I just turn on the movie, because I'm ready to just turn the movie on. I think that today during her nap, I'm going to watch the movie, because I think that if I start to read right now, I will be done with the book by the time she takes a nap. She usually takes a nap around 1, 2 o'clock. So it might work or it might not. It all depends, because I think I only have like 200 more pages, a little under or over 200 pages left. And once I finish with that, I'll be good to watch it. It all depends, because I am trying to take my mom to work, and that's at 1. So I don't know. It just depends. So if I start now, I should be. That's 4 hours. I'm not gonna read for 4 straight hours, obviously, because I have a toddler. So I'm obviously gonna have to interact with her and stuff. Right now, she's eating breakfast, so I can just sit down and read while she finishes her breakfast. I actually need to eat breakfast too. I need to take my vitamins. That's what I need. So that's good. And then after this, I think going forward, I'm probably gonna read some more literary fiction. Some more historical fiction. That's just the mood that I'm falling into now. And by historical fiction, I mean Black historical fiction. Not necessarily Black historical fiction that is about slavery and stuff. Obviously, there's going to be themes around it, but not in all of them. House of Eve is one. That's Sadika Johnson. Yellow Wife is another. I don't know if I want to read Yellow Wife first or Sadika or House of Eve. I heard that you don't necessarily have to read them in a certain order, although one of the books, I think it's House of Eve, has like nest eggs or whatever, or like little clues or you know, references from Yellow Wife, so it won't mess up the story, but you'll still want to know. Anyhow, I'm talking about everything but what I came here to talk about. I did get faster. I did make it all 3 days to the gym. I have almost finished 2 books within this week because I already finished one when I was at the dealership. What was that? Christmas book. I can't remember what it was. I'll probably put it here. And this is week 3. I'm about to go into week 4. I think I'm going to keep it to the end of the year, which would mean that it will be 6 weeks, which is what I wanted to try for, but I was like 4 weeks is like definite. 6 weeks would be ideal. So my body is super sore. My glutes are sore. I feel like I woke my glutes up finally. Probably from the sprinting. And also probably from the lateral movements. Tomorrow is Sunday. I am supposed to go play basketball. Sorry, I'm not chewing. I am supposed to go play basketball. Hopefully I will be able to do that. I'm not sure because my husband has to work, so I'm not sure who's going to be able to stay with Littleface. Maybe my mom, if she's open to it. If not, then I may bring her if a friend is coming to, but not playing. Because that's the only person that she'll sit with. Otherwise, I could be like, Mom, come here. So, thanks for hanging out with me, friend. Thanks for coming with me to the gym. Thanks for listening to me rant about my books, per usual. And if this is just, yes? Okay, you want to get out? You want more? Yeah, so basically, this is your vibe. Subscribe and join the tribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.